วัสดีค่ะ It's me, Teya Suchira. If you want to know more about Thailand, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you will not miss anything about my country. Today, I want to tell you about how to travel with the domestic flight in Thailand, just in case any of you who are staying in Phuket as a Phuket Sandbox or Samui Plus or 7+7, and you're just about to be ready to travel to anywhere else in the country. As you knew that on the 1st of September, Thailand already starting to ease the restriction and they let Thai people to travel with a public bus and also by flight. So there are lots of flights is starting to operate it. But at the beginning, on the 1st of September, it was a little bit complicated process just because many Thai tourists, they booked the ticket to go to Phuket as well. But just because of the Phuket itself announced to extend their restriction until on the 7th of September, just because of Covid19 cases is very high. So that is why a lot of Thai people reach to the airport and they are not allowed to travel to Phuket on that day, which is very sad. So just in case you are going to Phuket, please make sure during today until the 7th of September, during this time, Thai people can go. You got to be in 16 type of that rule that Phuket allow you to go. But in case you are just only tourists, you're still not allowed to go. I heard one thing that some Thai people want to go and meet a boyfriend in Phuket Sandbox and they're not allow her to go because for this rule is so strict. So they require her to see if she is married. If she haven't got married yet, no marriage certificate, still not allowed to go. So she can't be part of the Phuket Sandbox project. So it means that if the restriction in Phuket is getting better, the tourists can go. So let's see, after the 7th of September, on the 8th of September, can Thai people travel there? Let's see, we never knew. Maybe they will just extend a little bit more. It's really depending on COVID-19 in Phuket today. And also a lot of the tourists starting to travel both from Don Mueang Airport and also Suvarnabhumi Airport. Usually domestic flight in Thailand, we have totally 39 places in a whole country. But at the moment, it's open just only 14 airports. When you fly to any places, I highly recommend you to study their rule first because it's not the same rule. When you're going to each destination, you got to check what they require. And then when you reach to the airport, you have to show all that document. So I want to suggest you if you go to travel domestic flight at the moment, you have to be at the airport in advance for 3 hours. Yes, it's very long time. The reason it's very long time because it takes so long time to check all the document because each person will be allowed or not allowed is depending on if they are well prepared and then they're going to allow to go. So to make sure you're not going to miss the flight, please go to the airport 3 hours in advance. Especially this is a recommendation from AirAsia. Also flying with AirAsia, this is some little tip to let you know that every flight, every airline, they require you to wear a mask at all times during the flight. But AirAsia especially, they not allow you to wear the wrong type of mask. What I'm talking about is a mask with a valve. A mask with a valve, that is not allowed. So it's quite complicated, I know. Yeah, so please make sure you're well prepared and everything is going to be okay. On the 3rd of September, yesterday, AirAsia already starting to operate. So it seems like the flight at the Don Mueang Airport in Bangkok is starting to be getting more busy and also it's going to be more passenger traveling domestically for about 5,000 people per day. So this is some little tip to let you know. Please check your destination first, what kind of document they require, and 2, be there in advance at least 3 hours. Just make sure. I think you don't want to miss the flight, right? Just be there early is better. And 3, make sure the mask is correct and put the mask on at all time when you are on the flight. So enjoy your trip. Sorry, it's very strict traveling in Thailand, but it's all about the safety for Thai people and also yourself. Anyway, this is all what I want to tell you. If you think it's useful information, you can share this information to your friend. And if you feel like you want to support my channel, you want to buy me a coffee, you can have a look in the description how to buy me a coffee. And for today, thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you next time. สวัสดีค่ะ